Hello, I'm IBXToyCat, and this is episode 189, my Minecraft Xbox 60 Update Ventures Let's Play, where I play through various updates of Minecraft and do various things. And the big thing I'm going to be doing today is working on the cobblestone cube and starting a Netherrack cube. If that idea confuses you, I don't think I've done it in like at least 10-15 episodes, then yeah. But first of all, before we can do any of that, we've got to make ourselves a diamond pickaxe and enchant it, because we're still going for that fortune-free pickaxe. If we get it, then that might change a lot, or we might just wait later to next episode. But yeah, we're going to be enchanting with level 30 enchantment at this thing, because I've been level 30 for a while. I want to save it for an episode, so I want you guys to be with me for every single attempt to prove they're real or something, I don't know. But yes, so far we've got efficiency 4 unbreaking 3, and then we got unbreaking 3. That means we should at least get silk touch, or maybe even fortune 2. Okay, I think we might just have to take fortune 2, to be honest, because fortune 3 is so much better, and we have a lot of diamonds, so, like, the extra, I think, so it's a 25%, and it's like 20, so I think, yeah, like, it's almost double with fortune 3, not quite double, but I think it's just worth, me deciding, I need those diamonds now. I've got 40 diamond ore in a chest right now, on the other side of my world, so I might use this, or I might, just see how things go, because fortune 2, it's a big deal. Getting fortune in general is pretty hard, so yeah, we'll see what happens, basically. So yeah, for now, let's start work on the cobblestone cube, or I could try out this fortune pickaxe. That does sound fun. I should probably put one of these in a chest somewhere, because I've got 4 pickaxes on me right now. Actually, let's just use them, and let's go up here, and let's talk about my thoughts from this week. So, first of all, I want to kind of talk about the Let's Play schedule. These are really, I think it's pretty much a 2 every week kind of format. I think this week they'll probably be 3, because I have more time to record. Like record Let's Plays. It's different to recording regular stuff, but yeah, I think we're pretty much on a 2 a week kind of format now. That kind of works quite well in general, so oh jeez, I fell off. So yeah, I'm not really too bothered about, I think that's a good format, and that's just how things are going. Because if you're curious, you're like, oh, why isn't there a Let's Play every day? It's kind of a twice a week thing, because I'm really enjoying my other series. Like, I really love Seed Sunday. I love going for the seeds for that. A lot of people recently have been like, Toycat, why are you throwing IBX in every seed? You're limiting yourself to, the number of seeds that say IBX. And the big reason for me is, like, it proves that I found it myself, rather than just, a lot of people's seed showcase or whatever videos are just, oh, here's a seed I saw in the comments, it's okay. Mine are literally hand found. I go through all the seeds to look for them, and I don't know, maybe I need to just upgrade and go fully through stolen, not stolen, but looking for other people's seeds. But for now, I like the format, but I just think that's interesting. But yeah, I love my Seed Sunday. I love the Q&A Saturday. Like, it's a promising new idea. I love my, top 5 like, the 5 or something every Thursday or Friday, and I'm loving the in-depth tutorial. Like, those are big series I look forward to making. Whenever I put them up, I'm like, yeah. So that's one of the big reasons, and the other kind of reason is we're coming up to Minecraft Xbox One in between updates and like in between games. People are like not quite as excited about Let's Plays, so if you are, that's cool. So yeah, let's move into my actual thoughts that aren't just related to Sunday, not Seed Sunday, the Let's Plays, because I'm a big fan of them, but yeah, we've obviously got to say words and stuff on the internet. So yeah, by the way, if you wonder what we're doing now, we're actually going to finally finish this wall so it looks more finished. Because right now, I've done all of that, and it just doesn't look any more finished. So I'm going to get this wall done first, so at least it will look like it's entirely finished, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like that's a big thing. And then after we got rid of all this cobblestone, which will actually go really fast. I've noticed I spend like a full hour mining, get an entirely full inventory, and then it'll be gone in like 5 minutes from doing this. But whatever. So yeah, so what I want to talk about is the first thing. Like, I was thinking this like earlier, because I was like, why would anyone come up with chainmail? Like, I kind of get the idea that maybe once someone's like, it'll be really funny if this becomes an internet sensation, not sensation, but this becomes a big thing on the internet, that people have, like, start sharing, like, you have to share this or your mother breaks her back or something. Kind of like, I guess, the childhood thing of, you step on a crack, you break your mother's back. But, like, and then I realized, like, someone who's, like, watched one of, or read one of those things has probably, like, so, if it's like, you'll die in the next 3 days if you don't share this, because, the amount of humans on Earth, the amount of people that die every day, it's probably likely that someone actually read that and then died 3 days later. And I'm not saying there's any link, but maybe you listen to your spam chainmail from now on. Also, we're not doing too bad here. We're like halfway up, but it gets harder and harder every layer. I don't think we'll finish this with the cobblestone we've got, but at least we'll look like we have progress, and that's all that counts, right? So yeah, let's just head all the way up to the top here. We might just make a second staircase going this way now. I like that idea quite a bit, actually. So yeah, what we'll just do is we'll just jump up this way, go like 10 blocks over here, and then so on and so forth. I don't entirely know why I do things, I just do them. That's how it works. So then we go up, and then we'll have a second staircase, and it'll be easy to fill in. But yeah, I thought it was weird that like if you watch something like, you know, if you read like Chainmail, or if you watch something like, I don't know, one of those films where everyone's like, oh, if you watch like The Ring, I think is the one where if you watch it, everyone dies afterwards. And I never watched that as a child because I was like, you know what? Even if there's the slightest risk, I just don't want to watch this, which makes it really bad marketing for a film. Like most you know, piece of advertising are like, maybe you should come check out my stuff because it's good, rather than maybe you should come check out my stuff. By the way, everyone who checks out my stuff dies 4 years later. Like, imagine if I promote my YouTube channel like that. I don't think I'd go very far. I also think people would think I'm insane, but the main thing is I wouldn't go very far. So there's that to consider. So now we just go through the middle, and we are just going for all this cobblestone like crazy. By the way, if you're wondering, my leaderboard was reset a while ago, and since like the last month, maybe 2, it's been reset. I've already got 12,000 cobblestone blocks mined, which I looked at, and then I was like, that's kind of sad. So. Yeah, that's just my weird. It's not a fun fact. It's a concerning fact of the day. Also, because we've used up all our baked potatoes, we're now on the good stuff, the cooked beef, and I think we've got enough cooked beef lying in a chest somewhere to last us forever. We've got like a full stack or something like that. So you know, that's kind of cool. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about is I saw someone tweet out, I don't know what it was, because I don't really check Twitter anymore. Like, I used to be super into it, like, just make sure I was up to date with everything in my feed, because I follow 150 people, and a lot of it's, like, game news I need to keep up to date with. Some of it's just, you know, friends and whatnot I like keeping up to date with, and I don't really check it anymore, but, like, one thing, like, I saw them when the few times I check it, because I keep up to date with my interactions, is like, maybe we should have future classes instead of history classes, so people learn about the future rather than the past. And that's just one of those things that sounds kind of cool for the first like 10, not in the first 10 seconds, the first like 0.5 seconds you hear it, and you're like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. And then you think about any of the practicalities, and you're like, oh yeah, maybe not then. And yeah, like, because here's the thing about history class, I think the idea that we always learn it for is because you don't want to repeat mistakes. Like, learning from the past is a really good way not to do the same stuff again in the future. And I don't know, like, a future class I feel is just going to be like, oh, in the future we're going to have this, and it's going to be crazy. Or something like that. Also, do I have any... Is there any gaps there? There's no gaps there. I just turned my head sideways. I don't know why. I'm so... I think I might have mentioned this previously, but I was recently thinking, like, I was like, oh, what happens if I do this? I'll only go blind in one eye then. Like, I can't remember the exact thing. I think it was like if I leave a contact lens in during something. If I only go blind in one, oh, there's an Enderman just chilling around there. Let's get him up here. Actually, that's a horrible idea. Let's not. I don't know why he's like just bouncing around the ice there. Whatever, Enderman can do what he wants. Not gonna stop him. Also, we're on our last stack in a bit. That's impressive. We had like a full inventory and we'd be building it already. But yeah, so sorry, there we go. But yeah, I realized history, like, it's a cool idea and stuff. But I realized history's just gonna get harder and harder because I think we only really care about a few points in history, like in school right now. Like for me, in like lower school, like, let's just say. Split school into 3 systems, but like there was like, oh, first I covered there was the Romans, and then oh, like I forgot to turn notifications off. I should probably do that at some point, but yeah, so lost my train of thought now. It was a good train of thought. It was going somewhere important, probably, maybe, potentially. But yeah, so back to what I was hoping. Oh yeah, history's gonna get really difficult because there's obviously more stuff to cover, and you can't cover all the important stuff, and that means stuff is just gonna get overlooked. Also, I've still got to do this entire roof. But for now, let's just jump off and let's see what we've achieved in the last 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 9 minutes, 9.5 minutes. Okay, let's look at the cobblestone cube. Okay, so as opposed to where it was before, where it looked kind of like just a weird futuristic logo, we've now almost entirely done the front, and it looks like it's an entirely done cube. Like, obviously that looks like it just sticks out, and that's kind of a weird thing to do, but I'm happy with that. Like, so I would go mining for a little bit to show you what I'm intending to do, but I think what I need to start doing is the Netherrack cube, because I want to, I had the idea of that, and that's a cool thing, because it's a big thing, I guess, which I'm not sure big necessarily means cool, but we're gonna go under the assumption it does. So yeah, we have lots of Netherrack chilling in these chests just lying around, so it's a good... Oh, we've got 7 in there, we've got like 10 stacks, maybe, total across all my chests, so another 7 here. That counts as a stack. It technically is a stack, but it's not a full stack. Then we've got 64 here, making it free inventory space, and let's also just throw... Oh, we don't have anything to throw away, so let's start work on this, or we could maybe sleep because it's raining. I like that it happens at convenient time, but rain is just so frequent in Minecraft. Why can I not turn it off already? Like, I complain about... I think rain and skeletons I yell about all day, so I'm gonna try and stop. But yeah, I'll stop then. So another thing that I read that was in one line that was like, you know what, this is kind of cool, is that have you ever realized how a hot dog is actually a cool cat? I bet you haven't. I mean, a hot dog isn't a cool cat. Have you ever realized how a hot dog is the opposite of a cool cat? Well, I completely ruined not my own, so I ruined someone else's one-liner. It's not even one-liner, is it? I know, I think the idea for a one-liner is kind of weird because, like, if you're saying a joke, then the number of lines it has doesn't really make a whole bunch of sense to me. But whatever, I'm not making sense to anyone right now, so that's good. I'm thinking of doing it in the corner here, or maybe I should just do it next to it, so there's the cobblestone cube, then... Like, across from it over here, maybe? There's the Netherrack cube. I think here's a good place to start, maybe. Yeah, here's a good place to start. So, we'll work out, like, some, like, round amount of blocks in between that and here, so... You know, how high up is the cube? Like, I think I need to just jump on top of it just to see how high up it actually is. I think it's 50 blocks, but yeah, so we'll do, like, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here would be the logical starting point. And then we just go all the way to where that goes. And also, why is, like, if you look, because I just got to the water here, like, this is the weirdest water flow in the world. Like, what's going on here? Just gonna let it, actually, I think I'll get stuck in here if I, yeah, oh no, I didn't get stuck. Okay, so yeah, let's start on this Netherrack cube then. It should be, I think this is gonna look kind of cool in comparison. I also am gonna do something with the Nether on the inside, like make a fully scale version of Nether, but for now, let's just start on the outside. So, let's make sure this is lined up now. Yeah, that's lined up, whatever. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll stop at 6. I don't know why 6. So wait, so let's get 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. 10's a good number to stop at. So let's just go all the way to where that stops. So just run this way. Oh, wow, what was that? I kind of just bounced into the water there. Like, I didn't press A, it just automatically bounced me. Whatever. Just gonna leave it like that. And then we go all the way up to here. And until we get to the edge of this thing, and then we just have to kind of count from there. I could have just counted all of this as I'm going, but you know, people make mistakes. It's just how the world works. So we go all the way to here. I think we stop here now. Wait, is it there? Yeah, that works. So now we just punch this. Actually, I should use a pickaxe. I think it's weird that you don't get Netherrack when you punch it. It's such an efficient way to do things. But well. Also, I probably won't ever go mining for Netherrack because it's just so easy to get accidentally. So this might take a while to finish because of how, like, Netherrack's kind of an accidental block. But it's one that you have and you need to use, so that's what this is for. So now we've got that going, we need to just stack it up a little bit now. We'll do a similar thing to what we did there, where we make a little staircase type deal. And we'll see what we can actually get out of, like, 8 piles of Netherrack starting from the scratch. Because this takes 50 by 50. Oh, it's like 12,000 blocks to actually finish one of these cubes. So I think a full inventory of 64s, you'd figure it would go quite far. But it doesn't go as far as you might figure. So that's that. So actually 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, there's a police car. A weird police car. So, okay, so, there's this thing that's always bugged me a little bit, like, so, there's undercover police cars that, like, they're just black or grey cars. I honestly forgotten, which kind of disproves my point. But, like, I think it's pretty common knowledge that everyone knows, like, I think they used to be called, maybe this is an American thing, but they're, like, Crown Victoria. That word's just in my head for some reason. But, like, yeah, everyone knows what the undercover police car is, like, they know what type of car it is, and if you look at them, you just instantly know. And it's like, they're not doing a very good job of being undercover if their cars are widely known by most people. And that's just people, like, on the street. Like, I think most criminals are going to know this pretty basic fact about the police, don't you think? That's just how it feels to me, anyway. Maybe I'm being crazy about this, which is fair enough if I am. So yeah, let's just head this way now. We're placing down the Netherrack. It's just disappearing so fast, though. They grow so fast. At one point you have Netherrack, and then the next it's just all gone. So once we've done this, I think we'll probably go mining into the thing, because there's lots of XP to be had. As I said, I left loads of ores, because I just haven't been getting them. So we'll go on there. We'll use our fortune pickaxe, just give it a test, see if we like it, and then yeah, do stuff like that. Because as you can see, 4 stacks not gonna last much longer, because I'm placing like a block every. I'm placing like 4 blocks a second. I'm doing pretty good here. So yeah. There's your thingamajig. So next up, I wanna talk about ice cream a little bit. So this might seem like a weird one. Oh, let's eat some steak first. So basically, like, ice cream is one of the weird things to me, because I don't think it actually is iced cream per se. I don't honestly know a whole bunch about that, and if it is, then I'm gonna feel really silly. But I think ice cream's this weird like mixture that when you freeze it, it doesn't turn into a solid, but it doesn't turn into a liquid. Kind of like a slush, but not quite as cool. If you're not familiar with slush, I don't know if they're actually called that in America or whatever. So, yeah, a slush, basically, it's like a drink that's somewhere between ice and just a cold drink. So, like, it's kind of solid, but kind of not at the same time. And they're usually flavored like blue and purple. And I know blue and purple aren't flavors, but they're flavored blue and purple. When they ask for flavor, they ask, do you want blue or purple? I say both. That's just how the world works there. But yeah, back to any point I was actually trying to make. So yeah, ice cream's just this weird mixture. It's something that freezes to make that, and it always confuses me with ice cream that you never actually get. Like, there are some flavors that you don't get on ice cream, despite the fact that you get completely ridiculous ones of others. Like, I bet you could probably get like I know you get like mint. You can mix that with strawberries. You can mix that with. You can get bad flavors of ice cream, basically. And why don't they just make like things that already taste like steak and ice cream? I bet this might sound like a bad idea, but when you think about it, steak's like this amazingly juicy, warm, hot taste of, you know, meat and something. Whereas ice cream's this really refreshing, cooling taste. I think you could make a steak ice cream and it would probably work. Like, I think a lot of people would be disgusted by just the idea, but like, I think a steak ice cream is just a brilliant idea. So there's that for you. Just want to throw that one out there. Oh, that's okay. So yeah, that's steak ice cream. That's all I really had to say. I had no idea, but it's lost me now, or I've lost it. Yeah, no, actually, it's lost me. Where'd it go? I mean, we said we'd meet here, and then the idea lost me. What's that all about, idea? So yeah, this is what we've achieved in one episode of placing Netherrack and stuff. I know it's a moderately repetitive thing, but that's all those stacks did. We need that many just everywhere, like 10 times over, and that's why that's kind of an impressive building, because I've done that so many times. Yes, now we've got a few more minutes left. I'm going to show you just how much XP I can get in a quick amount of time. I'm going to use a fortune pickaxe, because I don't know if it gives you more XP, but just in case it does, I guess. We've got to break it into anyway. It's unbreaking and efficiency, so it's hard to not use just for the fun of it. I mean, I already have one of breaking efficiency, but this way I get more coal and stuff from my blocks. Also, really, I should turn on myself. I always forget because it's like, it's usually my instinct reaction, but because it's usually my instinct reaction, I never check before I do a video, so it just happens. And I don't know, there's something weird about that to me. So yeah, we're gonna get, that was iron ore, so it didn't really affect us, but let's get this coal, and let's see, okay, so we got 2 coal that time. Yeah, I think Fortune 2, it's only really got a chance getting 2 from each one, rather than get a chance of having, like, more than 2. Which is what I'm looking for, really. Okay, here is all of the, so let's just mine all of this coal, and let's see if we get mad XP or not. So, actually, is this the wrong one? Yeah, this is what I want to be using. So, let's just power through all of the coal. I don't think you actually get more XP. This is looking like the same amounts. We'll just switch out to the other one. That's a shame. I was enjoying that. So, we'll just switch this out and put this one in. Because I still want to use efficiencies on it still. And yeah, this is all of the coal, only level 1, but there's loads of like iron ore and stuff lying around. I think I exaggerated how much ore there was. Or maybe in my head I thought that or something. I don't know, I feel kind of silly at this point. But yeah, so this is how I get cobblestone, by the way. I'm working on this giant sugarcane farm, and it needs to get all the way down to bedrock on this layer. Oh, I just broke a block there, whatever. It needs to go all the way down to bedrock, so that's going to be fun. But because I do it at surface level rather than starting somewhere like under an ocean, I guess I'm not sure where would have been the easiest place, but I just have to destroy so much cobblestone, and that's just kind of what I do in between episodes right now. So yeah, between next episodes, I'll get lots and lots of cobblestone. I might finish cobblestone cubes, then move on to something else. I'm really contemplating using my fortune pickaxe on the diamonds. I think if I wait till fortune 3, it'll be so much better. But my diamond stash is running out, so We might be forced to compromise eventually. We might not be. I'm not sure. But that's the state of the Let's Play so far. This is what we just have to do, by the way. Just power through it. We've got a lot of cobblestones to destroy. We've destroyed a lot so far, as you can see by looking up. It just blurs. And yeah, there's some people question why I need this, and I guess my question back to you is, why do you need anything you're doing? And I think that's a good note to leave this on. So I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play episode. If you did, you can like it and let me know. I did kind of semi-repetitive things this one. I think next episode I might start like breeding sheep, or between next episode I might start bringing sheep to work on some sort of pixel art, because people really liked the pixel art idea from my 5 building ideas, so I might do one in this Let's Play, but it's one you haven't seen before. Or maybe I'll just do an emerald door, because that's just what, green, lots of stone, and then some like green wool and some white. It's not even that much green wool and white wool. And plus, because I don't have emerald ore, it'd be my token emerald ore, almost. Something like that. But yeah, that's what we're doing. I've been destroying cobblestone this time. As you can see, it just kind of stacks up. It's going to take a lot of time to do this. And yeah, I'll be working on this between episodes. I'll probably get a decent amount of stuff done on the cobblestone cube. Hopefully finish it, or mostly finish it next episode. Like, as in, it'll be ready to be finished next episode. I don't know. I've been rambling on too long. I think I said my outro stuff a while ago. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.